All right, chumps and chumps, chump and chumpettes. You know what I typically say. So Modern Horizons, this little rectangle, rhomboid, whatever you want to refer to it as. It was pretty cheap on Amazon the other day, and I was like, you know what? Fear of missing out at an all-time high. It kind of just made no sense. If like I wanted it, I wanted Modern Horizons, but it was always a little on the expensive side. Didn't feel like it was justifiable, you know. But now I have it. There's no turning back. So we're just going to slide that on open. Ooh, ooh. Ugh, get rid of that. Ooh, look at them. Oh, nice and bronze. Ooh. Got a little Urza and Ayula, I think is the name of the bear. I'm gonna get cracking these packs here. People, do you realize Modern Horizons has 36 packs to it? Some spicy cards for the modern format. And do these have a pull tab? I don't think. No. Oh, they do have some like tearage. They got some assistance for tearing open them packs there. I've opened one pack of Modern Horizons before as a present, and I don't remember like the order of the cards. I'm guessing it's elemental, token, not just elemental, but token followed by land, followed by art card, or art card then land. Yeah, art card then land. Okay, and then maybe a foil, but then the rare. Force of Despair is our first rare. If it's not your turn, you may exile a black card from your hand rather than pay the mana cost. Destroy all creatures that enter the battlefield this turn. Okay, that ain't bad. Talisman, two talismans. Not bad at all. All right, and then we got a number of other cards. I'm probably not gonna like really bother with looking at all them as we go through. But hey, we got 35 more to go. There's plenty of spice in this set. Plenty of spice in this set that I am very ignorant of. I don't really remember everything that's in the set. I know that Force of Negation's in here. That's a spicy one. Shapeshifter. Nice little Seb McKinnon art, I think. We can just check the back of that. Yeah, Answered Prayers by Seb McKinnon. Very nice. All right. Snow-Covered Mountain, followed by a Mist Syndicate Naga. Ninjutsu for 3. When it deals combat damage to a player, create a token on its copy of the Mist. Okay. Vesperlark, Factor Fiction, Webweaver, Changeling. Okay, we'll put that up on top. We'll move on. How's everybody doing today? Is everybody excited for Double Masters? I know I'm not. Ugh. I only say that because optimistic pessimism. You know, you got Chiller Pillar. He's a cutie. He's a cutie right there. Optimistic pessimism. You gotta expect the worst. Ooh, a foil rare on Thin Ice. Enchant a snowland you control. When it enters the battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls until on Thin Ice leaves the battlefield. Neat. Followed by a Goblin Engineer. Goblin Engineer enters the battlefield. May search your library for an artifact. Put it in your graveyard. Shuffle your library. Sack an artifact. Return an artifact with less than 3 or less CMC from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, well, hey. 2 rares, 1 pack. Neato. One of them a foil. Phaser of Fools, Ingenious Infiltrator, and an Undead Augur. Okay. Very neat. Very neato burrito. Okay. Now, what I was saying, optimistic pessimism is the way I live my life. You know, if you expect the absolute worst, and then if things go a little better than that, you know, can you really complain? Oh my god. Can you really complain about how things panned out for you? Ooh, a foil token? I didn't know they did that. Alright. Foil Construct. This creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control, and then it's got Unbound Flourishing art on the back. Good old Ayula art card, followed by a Snow-Covered Swamp, and then the rare Scrapyard Recombiner. Modular 2. Sacrifice an artifact, search your library for Construct, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Okay. Cunning Evasion. Talisman. Another Talisman there. Tranquil Thicket. Alright. Got some slivers in here. The first sliver calls. Be neato to get a first sliver out of here. I've been itching to make a sliver EDH deck that had no driving force behind me purchasing this box, by the way. It was totally on a whim. It was a dumb move on my part. Unsettled Mariner. Changeling. Whenever you or a permanent you control because the target of a spell or ability the opponent controls counter that spell or ability unless the controller pays all one. Alright. Lesser mana tribute mage. Yeah, okay. Hey, we gotta... These cards feel nice. They feel, foiling. Yeah, they got a nice little matte finish to them. It's nice. Feel, better quality than, some more recent products, am I right? I mean, geez, I know the world's fucking falling apart, but Jesus. Quality control much? Soldier. Nice little Minotaur art. Snow-covered plains, followed by a plane-bound accomplice. You may put a planeswalker card from your hand on the battlefield, sack it at the end of the beginning of the next end step. Very neato. Face of Divinity. As long as another aura is attached to an enchanted creature. Regrowth. Llanowar Tribe. It's a beefy Llanowar Elves. Triplicate, as they would say. Goblin War Party. Alright. Moving on. Oh, man. Only 6 packs? That's only a freaking sixth of the box. I gotta step up my freaking pace game. Get out of there. Get out. Okay. Foil soldier token. I did not know they did foil tokens for this. That's interesting. Nice little art. Snow-covered forest. Honestly, I don't really care much for the art cards. Those are coming back in Zendikar Rising. We'll see that coming up soon. Phantom Ninja. 2 foils in 1 pack. Okay. Phantom Ninja can't be blocked, 2/2 for 3. And then Force of Virtue. If it's not your turn, you may exile a white card from your hand rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Flash and creatures you control get +1/+1. Interesting. Scutland Sliver. Dredge Escape Sliver. Good little options for Sliver EDH deck, as I mentioned so briefly before. Move on to the next pack. No mythics yet. Wondering what our first mythic will be. I'm banking probably on a Kess. You know what? Optimistic pessimism. I told you. It pans out in the end. Illusion, a Sliver, a Snow-covered Swamp, Unbound, frickin' Flourishing. I also have an X Matters, like an X Spell Hydra EDH deck I'm building. That really is nice to see. Ooh. Got that little itty bitty cut on the side, but man, it ain't helping you. It ain't gonna help you. Alright, I'm psyched. That's one of the mythics I was hoping to get. Arkham's Astrolabe, everybody's favorite. Alright, and Chiller Pillar, he's a little cutie there. Yeah, he is. He's dope. Ooh. Wonder if they have any plans on making a Frost Moth sort of card, you know? The evolution of Chiller Pillar. What do you guys think about the cross-promotional stuff that Magic has done with Godzilla? You think they're going to go with any other franchises going forward? Shapeshifter foil. Palashik Mons, I think? Yeah, Pashalik Mons. Evan Adamson. Snow-covered plains. A foil pillage. Destroy target artifact or land. It can't be regenerated. And then the rare Dead of Winter. All non-snow creatures get -X/-X until end of turn, where X is the number of snow permanents you control. Okay, another Sliver, Barrenmore, King of the Pride. Alright. I realize I'd never stated what Unbound Flourishing does. Get those nice and sorted over there, okay? Make it look all pretty in the background. Whenever you cast a permanent spell with a mana cost that contains X, double the value of X. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell or activate an ability, if that spell's mana cost or that ability's activation cost contains X, copy that ability. You may choose new targets. Very, very spicy. Spicy indeed. You can imagine how that would pan out in a Hydra deck. Pop off with a little bit of Zaxara, you know, Sisay, Snow-covered plains, a Frost Wall of foil, and then a Collected Conjuring. As the rare, exile the top 6 cards of your library. You may cast up to 2 sorcery cards with converted mana cost 3 or less from among them without paying their mana cost. Put the exiled cards not cast this way on the bottom of your library in a random order. Nice that it doesn't just exile them. You can get a little extra value out of them if you go another 40 turns in the game. Maybe you draw them. Who knows? Up next. What do we got? A Zambo token, followed by several ladies, Throes of Chaos, Snow-covered Mountain, and then, told you, cast Dissonant Mage, flying during each of your turns. You may cast an instant or sorcery from your graveyard. If a spell is cast this way, you would put it in your graveyard. Nah, brah. Exile it. Alright. Well, hey. Can't all be hits. Can't all be winners. Some of them got to flop. Frostwalk Bastion. Sadistic Obsession. Crypt Rats. Okay. Spore Frog. He's a neato. Diabolic Edict. Alright. Well, there's Mythic number 2. Let's hope for 3 more Mythics out of this. I mean, it's 36 packs. I don't think that's unreasonable to try and ask for a 5er. Likelihood, not crazy high, but you know, everybody can dream. A nice foil Rhino, followed by a creepy Gaping Maw, Ravenous Giant. Okay, Endling. Endling gains medicine until end of turn. Death Touch, Undying, and +1, -1, or +1, or -1, +1. Okay, kind of finishing out that old cycle. Thornling and Torchling, and you know all them Linglings. Carrion Feeder can't block, or another Talisman. Neato. Okay. All right. Goat Nap. That's a neat card. Gain control of target creature. Untap it. Gains haste until end of turn. If that creature is a goat, also gets +3/+0. Very, very niche. I don't know if there's any goat tribals hitting up Modern nowadays, but if there are, that's a good sideboard, I guess. All right. Bird. Hogak. Mr. Hoagie. Snow-covered swamp. Prismatic Vista. That's the fetch land everybody's clamoring over, except for like all the enemy fetch lands that are never getting reprinted. You know, Soul Hunter, that's neat. Pay 1 life, sack it, tap it, search your library for a basic land, put it into the battlefield, shuffle your library. Notice how it doesn't say tapped. Very neat. Soul Herder, Splice Your Skeleton, Squirrel Nest. All 3 uncommons had an S starting their name. How interesting is that? All right, keep on going. Pondering Mage. All right. Hey, we got some nice no Horizon lands yet, but hey, we got some nice hits so far. I can't complain at all. All right, Illusion. A Bog Lady. Wart Eye Witch. Okay, Snow-covered Mountain. Hoagie. Hogak. Everybody's favorite Delving Convoker. You may cast Hogak from your graveyard. You can't spend mana to trample. All right. Sling Gang. Yada 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 yada. Got our boy Chiller Pillar there. He's a cutie. And we'll put Hogak up front. Okay. Slide those over. All right. If I use just like a lot of force, I could totally get those open nice and fast. Mr. Aladdin over there with what's the parrot's name from Aladdin? I don't remember. Oh, there's our first Horizon land, Nurturing Peatland. Pay 1 life, add like it's a talisman effect, pay 1 life, or I guess like Llanowar Wastes would be the analog to this, where you could tap it for 1 colorless. But you could also pay 1, sack it, tap it, sack it, tap it, draw a card. Blizzard Strix, Good Fortune, a Unicorn. Cool, Alpine, yada yada yada. Alright, Lava Dart. Can't complain, can't complain. Next up. Goblin. A Vampire Ninja. Throat Seeker. Snow-covered Swamp. A Force of Rage. That's 3 forces. Force of Despair, Force of Rage, and Force of Virtue. We're hoping for another force if you catch my drift. If it's not your turn, you may exile a red card rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Create 2 3/1 red elemental creature tokens with trample and haste. Sack them at the end of the at the beginning of the next end step. Upkeep. Sorry. I can't speak nowadays. Okay. Apparently this guy, he just like trophied in an online, whatever the hell that means. I don't follow MTGO, Modo, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'm all about Chandelar, you know, that good old PC game way back in the day. Ooh, a foil squirrel. Ooh. But yeah, ooh, Mox Tantalite. That would be a nice little pull. Snow-covered plains on thin ice. Well, we did get that in foil, so I guess that makes sense that we got another one. All right, Rebuild, Thundering Djinn, yada yada yada. Ward Eye Witch again. Vishino, okay, Phantasm. All right. Well, one more pack in this row of display, as it were. Agabo. Scour all possibilities. Snow-covered swamp. Oh! No! No! Abominable tree folk. Urza's Rage and Birthing. Force of negation. If it's not your turn, you may exile a blue card from your hand. Rather than pay the spell's mana cost, counter a non-creature spell. If that spell is countered this way, exile instead of putting it into its owner's graveyard. Try if you must. Oh. What a good way to end row 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 per row? Okay, I think this will work out. Next up, a foil Gabo. Nice Sakura Petals. Winds of Abandon. Snow-covered eye. Oh! No! First Sliver. That's the 2 mythics I was hoping to get out of this box. For two different EDH decks. Hey, First Sliver, Cascade. When you cast a spell, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card that costs less. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Put the exile cards on the bottom of your library in a random order. Sliver spells you cast have Cascade. My goodness. So, that's just like frickin' pop off. Pop it off. Saddled Rhyme, Stag, Battle Screech, and Throat Seeker. That was the guy we saw on the art card a little while ago. Arkham's Astrolabe again, everybody's fave. Hey, man. Force of negation followed by a First Sliver. Come on. Come on. All right. Up next is a Zambo, followed by a creepy Gabo Matron. Snow Forest, Reap the Past. I haven't seen that card. Return X cards at random from your graveyard to your hand. Exile, Reap the Past. Okay. Scale up, Dismantling Blow, Twist of Reflection. All right. Oh, it's corrupted. It's so sad. Iceberg Cancrix. All right. I'll have to look through the comments later, see if there's anything spicy in there, because I really don't. I don't know everything that's in this set. I really just I'm aware of the Horizon Lands. Oh my jeez. The Horizon Lands, the Forces, the Mythics, the Illusion tokens. The art cars, the islands, Cordial Vampire. Whenever a Cordial Vampire or another creature dies, put a 1/1 on each vampire you control. Alright. Good in Vampo Tribal, Rot Widow, yada yada yada. Venomous Changeling, okay. I'll take it. So that's 3 mythics now? 3 if I'm not mistaken. Unbound Flourishing, Kest Dissident, First Sliver. I think looking for a 4th or... Elemental Morophon. I guess he would be neat to pull. I'm not a huge fan of him. Snow-covered Island. Waterlog Grove. We got another Horizon Land. Talisman of Curiosity as well. All right. Jump on through those. All right. Hey, Waterlog Grove. Pay 1, tap it, add green or blue. 1, tap it, sack it, draw a card. Can't complain about that. Not at all. I had a minor heart attack just a second ago. I looked at my phone, which I'm using to record this with. Didn't see the timer moving at all. And, hey, it's still going. We're at 19 minutes. Soldier. Ooh, there's a Sword of Truth and Justice, maybe? I don't know. Snow-covered Forest. Aria of Flame. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent gains 10 life. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, you put a verse counter on it. Then it deals damage equal to the number of verse counters on it to target player or planeswalker. Only a target? Lame. Not my favorite. I didn't know that rare existed, but not feeling it. Up next, we got a Soldier token. We got the Prismatic Vista. That's actually a very nice art card. I'm not I don't really care about these. I really don't care that they're getting freaking gold foil stamped signatures. in Zendikar Rising, but hey, that one actually looks very nice. Snow-covered forest, crashing footfalls. Can't cast it straight up, but you gotta suspend it for 4 with 1 green mana. Create 2 4/4 green mana creature tokens with trample. Not bad. Could help you 4 turns down the line if you get it off on turn 1. Or you could cascade it. I believe you can cascade cards that don't have a mana cost. Because, I mean, you don't gotta cast it for its mana cost. You just fucking throw it out there, you know? God. Caught the corner on that one. Shapeshifter, Petals, Snow-covered Swamp, Unearth Foil, and then a Sword of Sinnoh Steel. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from black and red. Whenever an equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, destroy up to 1 target planeswalker and up to 1 target artifact. Alright. Farmstead Gleaner, Rotwood Opaque, and a Conifer Worm. Coniferous trees. I'm deciduous gang over here. I could do without pines. Yeah. Alright, this pack, I guess, is just never getting open. Okay. These packs could stand to be a little easier to open, I guess. I got so distracted with the prismatic vista, I didn't even get the crashing footfalls up top, so that you can all bask in the glory of rares and mythics. Goblin. A nice another Seb McKinnon art. Force of Despair. Snow-covered plains. And Annihila's Influence. Whatever. Discard a land, create a bear, whatever. Okay. Yada, 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 yada. Check out what's next. How many packs we got over here left? It's 4, 9. Oh, alright. We got 9 more after this one. Got a full row on the Corgi mat to go. Anybody out there have a Corgi? If you got a Corgi, smash that like button. If you don't have a Corgi, smash that dislike button. Just whatever you do, don't hit that bell icon for notifications. Spirit. Umezawa's Jeet. Nah, Umezawa's Charm. Snow-covered mountain. Collector Oif. It's a Oif. Activated abilities of artifacts can't be activated. Hey, that might be good in the old double masters coming up. Apparently that's just artifact masters that got frickin' rehashed at the last minute because they felt that they needed to have another product every month. How you guys feeling with that whole product fatigue? It's kind of why I was not going off the deep end and buying Modern Horizons, because, I mean, I wanted a box of it, and I wanted to crack some of it, but hey, like, why would I if it's just going to be a new set in 2 weeks? But this one, it was very cheap comparatively. At the very end, I'll put up what I paid for it and how much all the cards out of it scanned into the TCG Player app. And we'll do a little compare, see if I broke even or not. Snow-covered Swamp. Mirrodin Besieged. When it enters the battlefield, choose Mirrodin or Phyrexian. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 colorless mirror artifact creature token. If you chose Phyrexian, at the beginning of your end step, draw a card, then discard a card. If there are 15 or more artifacts in your graveyard, an opponent loses the game. Yikes! Alright. Exclude Silumgar Scavenger. Cave of Temptation, everybody. Give it up for Cave of Temptation. Alright. Next up is an illusion token. Getting plenty of those. Alright. Snow-covered Forest. Force of Rage. Didn't we already? Yeah, that's a dupe. Whatever. Man, bro. Dude. Poseidon. A Sliver Trilobite? They made Trilobite a frickin' creature type? Since when? Probably since this set. I don't remember Trilobite being on any card. The heck? It's got some flavor to it, at least. Trilobites are cool. A mirror foil token? Alright. A Zebra Unicorn, bro. Snow-covered plains, Future Sight. Play with the top card of your library revealed. You may play the top card of your library. Whatever, for 5? Come on. Nantuko Cultivator, Conifer Worm, and a Grave Shifter. Alright. What else could we get out of here that would be spicy? I mean, another foil rare would be cool. I mean, another mythic would be cool. I don't I don't know. I don't think I've seen a generous gift at all. Elephant, Sarah, Snow-Covered Mountain, a Lightning Skelemental, Trample Haste. Whenever Lightning Skelemental deals combat damage to a player, that player discards 2 cards at the beginning of your end step. Sack it. Trample Haste, 6. Okay, it's a... I guess it's like a strictly better, but a little more difficult to cast Ball Lightning-ish, kinda. I don't know, if you're playing just mono red, then you just freaking pop off for turn 2, throw out that Ball Lightning, but oh, no, Elephant, get out of there. Alright, Sarah, Snow-Covered, and Lightning Skelemental. Up top. Yeah, bro. Alright. Ugh. I don't feel like going through it all right now, but I don't think we did get a generous gift as an uncommon. Bear, Skelemantle, Snow-Covered Island, Sadistic Obsession, foil uncommon. A trained creature has black tap, put a -1/-1 on a creature. And then another Cordial Vampire. 2 duplicate rares, that's whatever. Saddle Ramstag, it's better than frickin' 8 in Core 2020. The hell is that? It's frickin' an abomination, bro. It's an affront to God. Subscribe to my church of hating poor coalition. That's the only commandment. That's the only thing you gotta follow is call companies on their BS and poor quality. I understand. It's all, the world's gone to hell. We gotta give some leeway. Altar of Dementia, that's a neat one. Sack a creature, target player mills equal to that creature's power. Vesper Lark, Iron Yada Tempered. Okay. Okay. We got 3 to go, everybody. What could be in here to cap it off with a bang? Elemental. Certainly not that. Oh, that's a nice artwork, I guess. Bunch of trades, blueness, rebuild, Snow-Covered Island, Bizarre Trade Mage. All right, there's Aladdin from before. When it enters the battlefield, draw 2 cards, then discard 3. All right, another Tally, Oneirophage, Tempered Sliver. Got plenty of talismans. That's neat. I discovered that the black-blue one back from Mirrodin is actually a little spice. And then I found a foil one in my collection, and I'm like, oh, that's extra spice. So that's neat. I don't really have a use for them, but hey, that's neat. Spirit, another Sliver. Knight of Old Benalia foil. Oh, Snow-Covered Forest. I was about to say, what? Did we lose that? Alright, Kaya's Guile. Choose 2. Each opponent sacks a creature. Exile all cards from each opponent's graveyard. Create a 1/1 white and black spirit token with flying, and you gain 4 life. If you pay an extra 3 when you cast it, then you get all 4. Alright, there's a generous gift. Destroy a permanent, creates a 3/3 green elephant. There we go. Wall of Blossoms, too. That's nice. Alright. Last pack, everybody. Taking bets. I'm going to guess Ayula, the Queen of Bears. Right on the package. Prove me wrong. Soldier. Arkham's Astrolabe. Snow-Covered Swamp. Oh my god! Wow. A foil Ayula. Thanks for making me look like a freaking genius. And then a Genesis. At the beginning of your upkeep, if Genesis is in your graveyard, you may pay 3. If you do, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. That's not bad. Ayula. Whenever another bear enters the battlefield under your control, choose 1, put 2 +1/+1s on a bear, or target bear you control fights a creature you don't control. Dreadscape, Fire. Alright, you know what? Getting a frickin' foil Ayula as soon as I call it. Neato Burrito. Alright. I'm going to end up repackaging these and these things so that I can do limited stuff with friends, but also I'm going to spend the next like 45 minutes scanning every card in here into the TCG Player app, and we'll see what it cost, and then what I got financially, because you know what? Cardboard stocks, everybody. No one's supposed to actually enjoy this game. You're all supposed to make sure that you get your money's worth out of it. I'm just going to keep talking, try and fill out that last 4, 5, 3, 4, 3, 2 seconds. All right, bye, everybody. Thanks.